Andreas Martinsen. Justin Smythe and Uthayyan Zelbaraj presents a rockumentary.
My name is Alex. I play bass.
Danny, keyboards, vocals. Yeah.
My name is Mark. I play the drums.
My name's Simone. I play guitar.
My name's Chris and I play guitar.
And together we are Voyager. Sorry. Well, when I was living in Hamburg in 1991, I was just, looking at the cereal packet, and it was called Voyager. And decided this is a really cool name for a band. And one day when I migrate to Australia, I'm going to have this band called Voyager.
Do you want a serious answer?
I really don't know. I really don't. I can't. It's got nothing to do with Star Trek at all. Even though the logo, yes, looks a little bit like it, but it's got nothing to do with it. That's not to say that fans of Star Trek aren't fans of also of Voyager. But I think it represents what we are. We're a musical journey. It's progressive. It's ever moving forward. And that's pretty much the best explanation I can give.
It's hard just to pinpoint one genre for Voyagers. We do individually have a lot of different influences that we put forth and to make it how it is, how it sounds. So, what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's like a heavy metal bass, but then you got like a sugary, melancholic sort of thing over the top of it, which makes it a bit more alternative. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's probably the best I can do. Yeah.
A sponge cake.
It's like heavy metal sponge cake, but
there are lots of 80s pop synth influences as well.
Yes.
yeah. So I think like metalheads can love us, but then other people who are not really into metal can love us as well. We're just lovable all round, really. Yeah.
Cuddly.
It was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Just give it to me, right? We're doing our gig, our last concert before we do the tour, and we're doing some exclusive shows in Sydney, Wyong, and Melbourne in November, and should be a good night tonight, playing with Lord from Sydney and Noctis and Lacrimae, so should be great.
The most appealing thing about metal is, the way that it just hits in the chest. It can be completely emotional, melancholic, and completely unforgivingly brutal, which is sometimes, that's great, you know. It's sometimes great to just hear insane double kicks that are completely triggered, being pummeled into your chest through the PA. I just love it sometimes, you know.
Music is definitely number one in my list of hobbies and passion. It takes up pretty much majority of my day-to-day, apart from obviously normal ins and outs of life, working and things. But mainly music. Music's just number one for me. I can't imagine my life without it, really. It's just something I really enjoy doing. Even when I've had a hard day, I pick up my guitar and just have a shred, and everything's all okay again. So music's definitely numero uno for me.
Everyone that doesn't know anything about metal will always assume that there's, metalheads are just troublemakers,
Antisocial.
alcoholics.
I mean, look at Chris, for example. This is a perfect example of a person who's into metal and who plays in a metal band Has short hair.
Short hair.
And
Shorts,
and beige
thongs.
pants.
shorts, and is basically a Japanese cartoon character.
I think heavy metal is still one of the freest forms of music where there is no rules, there's no really any sort of guidelines to sort of stick by. You can sort of do what you want and experiment as much as possible in the underground. So yeah, that was the big thing for me. It's exciting as well. It's very, very fast during the day, and that's appealing when you're younger. Yeah, and there's a lot of technical ability in there, and it's great to hear some of the new up-and-coming drummers in heavy metal, because they're bringing out new stuff all the time with new ideas. It's great.
I guess when I was younger, metal appealed to me because it was a rebellious thing. It was sort of something which was on the outskirts of society, and it's something that you could relate to. It's dark, it was moody, it was extreme, and I think that's what drew me to it. And still now, I love the heaviness. I love the force behind it, really. There's definitely a demand for metal. There's definitely a big fan base out there, and people seem to enjoy what we do. Our gigs always, usually sold out, so there must be some sort of demand, I guess. West Australia's got a pretty good, vibrant music scene, and I think we do pretty well out of it.
The most amazing thing ever, I reckon, and it, like they always say, it transcends boundaries, and music is a language in itself, and yeah, that's true. But I mean, if you really want to make it good, bottom line, you've got to know people, you've got to be good at what you do as well, or at least be very good at pretending.
It's a lot of fun. It's hard work. It really is a lot of hard work, but it's pretty rewarding in a way.
We have Voyager, and you guys are awesome. Thank you very much.
I felt as soon as I was up there, the devil inside me just came out and just sort of